When in doubt, just restart everything. Doubt, just restart everything. Oh yeah. Oh, good across the board. Took me a minute. We back in this month. Back, chat. Talk to me. Took me a second. Had to get squared away. There we go. I just had the same camera. Just had the same camera. Ow. Yeah, so as you could hear, as you could see, we back. You know, just a little light stream tonight. A little light stream, just getting situated, getting readjusted to the formats. You know what I mean? Situated and readjusted to the formats. I want to just try a couple of things, just see what we rocking with. So there we go. Had to get, had to get back on. But ah, was fluid on everything, but my OBS. Gonna unmute. Unmute. My fire up the app. I'm thirsty. Body in my ways, low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying. Girl, you know you keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool, and you know when I'm beside, we the flyest in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way, on my life, that bitch in root, I'm off the OD. And a 40 in my ways, low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a shorty, girl, you know you keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool, and you know when I'm beside, we the flies. I haven't decided quite if I'm gonna use. Honestly, I feel like I got him pumping a little. Oh, sweet. Maybe. Got a little too much hair. Bring it through. OD.
Hey, what's good, Dorian? How we living? Simply streaming just to prove that I'm still alive. I ain't been on here in a minute. How we living? How you been? No, we just chilling. I got crazy busy there for a second. February is a blur for me. February is just like I feel like I don't remember anything crazy. Yeah, February was crazy for me. How are you though? How's your like last like month or so been for you? Your releases are looking sharp. Your releases are looking good. I like the little BTS. I like the behind the scenes content. Looking sharp, looking good, sounding amazing. Really? Oh no, I feel you. I feel you. I feel yeah. Always being creative has that effect. But no, like I said, it's been yeah, it's been looking killer. Like on social media, everything looks good. I love to see it. I love like how you're kind of present really good. Cool. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I love game recognized game. You've been killing it, Andy. What's good with you, brother? I feel like I got him pumping through 11, 7 a little bit too. Oh, that's right. I got the attack and the release automated. Here, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me not automate. This is my boy Dev. Lover Dev. Yeah, LUVRDEV on TikTok. Yeah, just a homie. It just came through for a session. Also got a project that they're working on, killing it. No, he does. Yeah, he's really super talented. Vocal range. But no, Dev, he be killing shit. Always a pleasure to work. Gonna be real intricate. We're gonna automate. I think the release. Huh? What was that on? Uh, Dynamic. Give it a little dynamic. That's why I like being able to like mix. Like some people say they don't like mixing and mastering. Hey, that's fire. No, definitely send it to me. Send it to me. And I'll let it check it out. Um, People say they don't like to mix and master the same project and stuff like that. But that's why I kind of like doing it because like I ain't have time to do all that in a session, but like to automate the attack and release on something like this, like that's so fun. Just being able to get like really intricate with the vocals, especially knowing how it was performed in session too, I can have a lot more control. A lot more control. Yeah, I don't understand why some engineers, but yeah, I don't. Once I do the mix, like I'm kind of done or like this or the other. Who is it? Pensado said, try not to leave any room for OG. Oh. Oh, you keep. Maybe some Melodon. Just a little bit. I'm not even gonna like put it in. I'm gonna snap to grid it. I'm gonna like kind of work. Levi was good, gang. The SSL Fusion. You motivated me to look into that one. I was what did I post on Instagram the other day? I was like my Waves subscription is coming up. Definitely put me on game with some plugins. God, why am I? There we go. Definitely put me on game with. Like I want to upgrade my suite so bad. People kept telling me to crack them, and I was like, bro, come on, like we're professionals. Oh shit, I put it in wrong. I ain't even checked. I might have messed up. I might have threw away the whole plot. Yeah, I messed up everything. Oh, G sharp minor. See? Everybody messes up, guys. Everybody messes up. Did a little bit of everything. There we go. Alright, I messed up everything. Don't believe anything I just did. That was terrible advice. Holy shit. Alright, we're clearing Melodon. We are clear. Don't. Everything I just did, don't do that. That's exactly what you don't do. If you were, no, nah. It was literally just like destroyed in the key. But nah, yeah, I just completely fucked the key up. How I want to go about it. So here, let's kind of do the same. Kind of do the same thing on the Melodon suite. Ace tune from session with that right there. So I want to switch artist to pro. That was like the main adjustment. Let me stop playing like the first like 4 seconds of this. That's my bad habit. I don't want to stop. My fault for replaying it so much, but I don't want to start like all the way down. I'd be so hesitant to do Melodon when I be on live because it's like I know it's one of the most annoying parts, kind of. Um, like I could literally, I'll do like for something like this, like hours of just like pitching and tuning and chopping things up and adjusting like certain frequent like certain stuff like that. Oh my god, so tedious, so tedious. That's on the bottom one, yeah. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I need to hit that OD. Honestly, I'm gonna hit that now. Compare that. Ain't no time like the present. Nah, I feel that. The shortcuts, hell yeah. Nah, actually though. What's the best way to mix vocal and acoustic guitar? Balancing your high end with the guitar, like your high and high mids, and then like kind of like making sure there's room for there to be a vocal like present. So like you want to like kind of like duck a little bit and cut a little bit, so that way your best places around the guitar. It can be a very high end instrument sometimes. Um, So yeah, you just want to make sure that you create enough room and that you have enough like pocket because they're kind of competing for the same frequency. And just a quick little short seasoned version for you. But yeah, let me know if that helps, if that answers the question. Yeah, no, for sure, gang. Got you. That's what we do out here. Sometimes I'll sound robotic with Melodon. Hell yeah, no, it's so easy to like, and then you want to do it before you get too far down the road because then you're like, oh my god, what things have I done in between then that I got to Command Z? So let's just like, that's why you want to like I feel you with that because you're doing it and then you're listening to it, doing it and then listening to it, doing it, and it's like, yeah, it's so tedious like that. Oh my god, the ear fatigue. Oh yeah, no, it happens quick. That's why with this one, I'm like kind of like going to be doing that, but I know like the final is going to be like we might do up a couple things. Especially like when me and Dev link for the next session, or we're getting on Discord here in a couple days. But yeah, no, the ear fatigue is crazy. Like the at that point, like freaking wishing yeah, it's just yeah. Honestly, we can bring both of those up. I think it's gonna fuck it up though. Appreciate you. Gotta be done. I like it better on that high. What do I think is better, FL or Pro Tools? Um, I'm a stand by Pro Tools just because like I grew doing vocals on Pro Tools and then like I grew making like beats on Logic, but I was always like around FL and people who use FL, so it's like I don't have any like it's a great tool. I'll just like strictly on that. It's a great software. Like yeah, I don't think you could go wrong with either one. Whichever one you decide to learn, yeah, it's just it kind of depends on that. Both of them are really good. I don't think it could be wrong either way. When it comes to Pro Tools, like people just say you'll find that in more professional studios, which is true. But I feel like with the way music is going, like what really is a professional studio nowadays, with what people are capable of making at home. And me personally, I'm just my workflow is a lot more comfortable Pro Tools, so that's why I just stick with it. But yeah, I think it really just comes down to what you're comfortable with and what you feel like you could learn the most on. I like the way OD is something about like in the low. How can I put my headphones? How can I get my headphones to sound from both sides? So it's only coming out left or right? Like it's only coming out one side? Oh, you got two headphones connected, so you want to be able to connect it from the UAD, but like have a splitter. I think yeah, I think if you want to have like two pairs of headphones connected, you might yeah, you might want to get like a splitter. So yeah, if you like how if you're like kind of like doing like a studio setup pretty much, and like you want to get like a quick little one, like a quick good cheap one is this is a good cheap one, like the Mackie joint. That's a good like if you want to have two pairs of headphones, and have it split up. Uh, yeah, this is a good one to like. Am I lagging? There we go. Oh, I might be lagging on. Yeah. So you might want to get like something like this. To that'll work. To do the headphones. Yo, am I lagging on TikTok? Hold on, real quick. That's crazy. Am I still lagging? Oh no. Says so I can't do it with the Focusrite 4th gen. No, not if you don't have two designated headphone slots. You would need like two like to have two pairs of headphones. Yeah, you pretty much need like two headphone slots. Yo, appreciate the follow, gang. Yo, I didn't know that my sound effects actually came through. That's how I'm so happy that worked out. But appreciate y'all. Yeah, yeah. Nah, good look. I'll even play one from my side. Good fucking looks, gang. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much that's what you're gonna be looking for. Oh, sweet, the lag went away. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at God work. Look at God work, man. Never doubt him. That's all I'm gonna say. Never doubt him. Appreciate the follows, everybody. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop them. I hope I answered that one out for you. It's in the wrong. It's like the lowy on the way. Do we bring you? I think we bring you up to fuck with that. Nope, that definitely won't. All right, bear with me for a second. Okay, low key. Okay, hold on. We cook. We cook. We cook. Cause I got the a wire. I got two connectors, and I put both the head. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not 100% sure. That's a new one. That's a new one. I haven't heard that before. Or I probably have. I would just have to see it. But no, it's definitely doable. Like if you have a Focusrite, yeah. If you're looking to get like two headphones connected to have like that studio setup to like right now. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do, chat. That's what I mean on FL too. On FL. Yeah, it might be like a certain routing thing on FL then, like how to route it a certain way. Oh my god, that blended. Hold on, my fault. I don't know if y'all saw that. Pretty much like all I'm doing right now is I'm just like kind of extending these notes, trying to make that green line match up with the orange one and get them like as fluid as possible right there. Do I know how to mix a metal track? Just on Pro Tools. Oh no, for sure, gang, for sure. Like I said, like it's Pro Tools is even notorious for being so weird. So I probably would have to see it or like get a little bit more like detail or like in depth with it. But like yeah, no, it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. And honestly, it probably has something to do with like a routing feature or something like that. Jason, I'm starting college for audio engineering. First off, congratulations. Shout out Jason for starting college in audio engineering. Damn, that's embarrassing that my sounds didn't go through. I had a whole there we go. Little delayed, but it came. It came. Do you know how to mix a metal track? I don't mix metal frequently, but I do know how to mix the genre. Yeah. Hold on, where were we? Yeah, we were right here. We were right here. Hey, Jason, appreciate the follow, gang. Appreciate the follow. Something right there. Turn it down just a little bit. Not close. Better. This is my boy. Sorry, my fault, gang. I stuttered like a bitch. Been a long day. This is my boy Dev, LUVR Dev on TikTok. And what can you do to the beat? So first thing I always say to people is like, especially if you're doing a beat that you pull like that, turn it down. Well, first thing I say is go pay for the beat, but second thing I say is turn the beat down. Um, and then upon doing that, you'll create a lot more like headroom for yourself, so where like you'll be able to sit on top of the beat without having to do. But that would be like the first thing that I say is I would say like turn the beat down. A lot of beats like come with a lot of bass, so you might want to put an EQ or a multi-band on it, so where like it kind of like ducks some of that low end, and then like also hit a little bit around like that 2 to 5K, so that way your vocals could sit on top of it there too, and like instantaneously you'll see how much better you sound over top of a 2 track. Hold on, which one? There we go. Bring your ass here. I can. It's like every so often I can just like hear it. Bow. All right, now I'm fucking up. Oh, my fault. Let me center this. Oh my god, I'm different. Yeah, it'll definitely help you get. Damn it, Dev. Yeah, it'll definitely help you get like closer to what you're looking for. Like a little EQ, little multi-band will definitely like kind of help you sit more on the instrumental. Oh, that's why. Why don't I mute the ad libs while it mix? Because I've kind of like gotten to a point with it where I'm alright, and or like I'm alright with like how everything is kind of sitting. And what I'm focusing on is like the pitch of everything right now. So I want to hear it. Like I want to hear how it's going to sound in fullness. I really don't want to mute anything. Like that's why I'm also not muting the beat, is because I want to hear how the full production sounds. Like when I was like in earlier stages of mixing, I was definitely like muting here, muting there, or I would mute the dubs or mute the libs or whatever. But like right now, I want to hear how everything is going to sound, so I can like kind of like hear the full development of it. Oh no, definitely do something to the masters. Yeah, you definitely want to have something on your mastering channel just to have overall have a polish. Usually just like a EQ, little limiter, just to make sure it's not like clipping like anything crazy, and just to make sure it has like that loudness. But yeah, just kind of like an overall but it all depends on how you have it set up, you know. And then, like I said, I'm not doing any like crazy thing right there. Hey, appreciate the follow, gang. Big Indian Union. Appreciate the follow. Marco, appreciate the follow, gang. Is it on that through? Now, see, like, so now when I want to get into problem solving, now I'm probably gonna mute and be like, all right, what vocal is that? Oh, it's probably down. Gotcha. I feel you on that. My stuff was tweaking earlier too. Like not like earlier today, but like earlier in life, my stuff was tweaking too. The main thing I got to say with that, bro, if you really want to do it, just keep trucking. Just keep going with it. Literally just keep trying, and eventually like it'll go through, bro. Like figure it out till you can't figure it out no more, and then it'll figure itself out. Who was I talking to the other day? I was talking to another engineer, and hockey, this like became my motto for the year, starting in January. And we were like, man, seeing like how people have like their setups, and seeing how people like, yeah, it's bro, do that, do it. Seeing how people have their setups and stuff like that when it comes to like making music, and like seeing how people like make it type shit, bro. The thing that we concluded is if somebody wants something bad enough in this world, they will find a way to make it happen, bro. So literally, if you want it, just go ahead, keep trying till you can't try no more, bro. That's one thing and that's been my shit all year. Oh yeah, 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 for sure. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm working on like his pitch and his vibrato. Yeah. Low key, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of getting tired of messing with pitch. Like me and Dorian were saying earlier, ear fatigue, like a mother. So I might switch over and kind of like work on getting some of this breathiness out, and then might take it to the master channel stuff like that. Work on like kind of like the polishing. Yeah, we hit that. And then here, just because like I don't really like cutting too crazy, but it's just a little loud on that one like pop, little peak right here. Oh yeah, I ain't even show y'all the verse. Hold on, he's got a whole verse on this bitch too. Hold on, we just gonna go straight to the end because I low key want to play that. And I did some crazy shit where I did like distortion on it too. I was on my Kenny Mason mixing type shit. Hold on.
She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip, flow with the plan, drink in the hand, go to my
Bro, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying.
keeps niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
That's what like he played this for me. He played me his rough draft. And I was like, hell yeah, like who the feature? Like who'd you get to like do the verse on this joint? He was like, ah, like that's me. I was like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. Like he's so talented. So talented when it comes to like just like the dynamic of what he does. It's like yeah, it's cool. It's that's why he's so fun to work with, bro. Bro, he be killing shit. He be killing it. I ain't gonna lie, like you say, like how can he sing like that? Like he really does like practice his shit. It's like I see him like hammer at the bit every single time. Like he gets his reps in. Like if there's 10,000 hours, if that's like an actual thing, he gonna get there. He's gonna find a way to hit 10. Um, no, he actually like really puts in a lot of time to like practicing singing, practicing his vocals, working on his range, his development, stuff like that. So it really shows when he gets real dynamic. I feel like he didn't even like his verse like fully. Um, like the one that I just played, I felt like he didn't even like it that much. But I was like, yo, that shit is hard. I like that was the part I was most excited for. I got a deep breath too. Damn, I didn't know I had that much to hit.
I be dipping and bobbing and keeping it low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up. Cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my birdie to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip.
See, like I like air distortion, I really do. But in the session, I know we use Berserk. Which makes me want to use Berserk because I know I can make that distortion just sound freaky. Just a little bit, like it'll be good distortion, just like air, but it'll just be a little freaky. Now pause. Fuck the pause. I'll take it.
Bobbing and keeping it low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up, cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
Bro, dead ass. I be like, yo, how? I be like, yo, them bars. I be like, from the engineer's perspective, like, cause I'll even say in session, I don't be trying to like gas people's head up. I don't like, cause I don't want them to be like I don't want to say it, and then they feel pressure from me saying, oh, bro, that like, so that verse hard as a bitch, like da 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 da. I don't want them to feel pressure going into it, right? So like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, bro, no, that's tough. You should definitely lay that down, bro. Like you tripping, like go ahead, put that on, yeah, yeah. But meanwhile, I'm like, fuck shit, let's go. We getting a good one today. We got some. Take, that's the take, baby. But no, and this was one of those moments. I was like, yeah, I don't care what we gotta do. I don't care if we ripping the raw. I don't care if we running this one back. We gotta keep this verse at the end.
Be dipping and bobbing and keeping it low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up, cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck.
Did we do a drop there? I think I did a drop right here though.
Trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O.
Yeah, I did a little cut, bro. That was actually, when I did that, I was feeling myself. I did that shit with a hand in the air. I was
crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back.
Do I do another drop?
She wanna sex me up, cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan.
Hey, it'd be like right there.
Go to my neck, go to my dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan. Drink in the hand, go to my neck, go to my
maybe. Maybe not a whole half. Maybe we do a quarter. Yeah, quarter. I'm just learning. I feel you be saying. I be trying to do. Nah, I feel you. Like I tell artists all the time, the duality of being an artist and like self-producing and like recording yourself, bro, it's tough. That's why like I try to be so fair game with people. Like when it come to a lot of different shit. Like when it got like I try to be as like genuine. I don't try to waste nobody's time. I'll be like completely like I don't try to bullshit people. Like artists got enough going on. Y'all got a lot of hats to wear. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do. I'm putting 11. Actually, I'm non-dynamic. I'm gonna put a non-dynamic on just his singing. They're just a little more airy.
And you know I want it now. Bring it back, bring it through. Got the low and a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face.
Nah, facts, exactly, bro. Y'all got too much going on.
And a 40 in my way. Low key, but please don't play. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right.
I ain't trying to gas my own head, but I'd made that reverb. The reverb for this track is perfect. There we go.
Don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a
Bro, I'm saying, bro, I low-key want him to let me direct the video, and I don't even direct videos like that. I just have this perfect image for exactly how I want him on some like go-to shit out of an all-black top, chop the top on it type cutlass, bro. On a vertical angle with the mount down, bro. On some chill shit, bro. I got plans. I got visions. I want to take this song to the mountains.
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby. catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pour one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up.
Alright, I love y'all. Ooh, actually, let's take off chorus. Take off chorus. Yeah, see, I told you I was gonna get tired of that pitch. I told you I was gonna get tired of fucking with the pitch after a while. I wanted to get into a little something with a little juice on it. Something with a little juice. We're gonna go kaleidoscope on the effects on the doubles. Let's go chorus. Hey, appreciate it, gang. Appreciate you jumping in. Definitely tap in with me. Anytime you see me on live, feel free to drop in, you know? Appreciate you coming through. We chilling. Money Mitch, what's good, gang? Type shit. No, for sure. Good lucks on everything, bro. For sure. This is Kaleidoscope. It's called Kaleidoscope from Waves. It kind of has like it's like a chorus flanger, kind of gives like the background vocals a little effect on them.
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pour one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time.
Matter of fact, I don't want no reverb 2 on the main. I want all my reverb 2 from the dubs. Hales, what's good?
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it
Come to me and my baby.
Tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pour one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD in a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't.
My dog was good, Reese.
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ
They play it right.
Cause I'm off the OD in a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please
That my
don't
waist is a little off.
turn this bitch right on it.
Let's go with it on waist.
In a 40 in my way.
My waist.
In a 40 in my ways. 40 in my ways. 40 in my ways.
Beautiful. Come on, chat. Turn me up one time. I ain't come here to mess around. I said, what Jason Tatum say? I ain't come here to be a role player. I ain't coming back to be a role player, gang. I ain't returning to streaming just to be a role player. No, let me stop. I was so freaking busy during the month of February. But that's almost called HR. I don't have an HR.
In a 40 in my ways. 40 in
Oh, tell him. Tell him Swami sent you. God damn, let's go.
In a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play
That low is off.
OD. In a 40 in Dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin', I'm freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting a trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
I'm saying that verse is ridiculous.
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it comes.
Alright, from the top on it, and I just want to do a quick check and then we can dabble on the master. And I think we slide on this one going on Damien's joint.
Girl, you know you keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool. And you know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way, on my life, that bitch in route. I'm off the OD, and the 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me.
There was more I wanted to do on that break.
And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face.
How to use waves. It's a monster. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. I ain't even gonna hold you. You ain't crazy for not knowing. It's like you kind of just gotta mess with stuff until you figure it out and like learn like little tutorials kind of help. Like that would be like my best advice. Like even like as a seasoned engineer, I had to like go brush up on like what certain like elements of this and like Melodyne did and which ones kind of fit better for me and what situations and stuff like that. Like yeah, I've been engineering for years, and I even had to do a quick little refresher recently on how to use like LT and whatchamacallit and Melodyne.
And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play.
I'm still not entirely satisfied with play, and I'm still not. It's like might be a little bit too much vibrato.
And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play.
A little too much vibrato.
Bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners.
And then let's do a little fourth delay automation. A little dirty son of a biscuit. Do a little 1/4. What was that? What was I saying? Hold on, I had a whole plan. 1/4 automation on that little gap right there.
Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should. Baby girl, tonight. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. Tonight. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up.
Yo, my semicircles on tonight are on some shit.
Tonight. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up.
And then we do a little.
We got bottles in the back, you should
Do a little wow. Have you ever auto tune on 442 hertz?
Tonight. Cause I got partners over here.
That's hold on. That's yeah. So sometimes I change the frequencies, right? Actually, let me check. I didn't check this one. Thank you for saying that. Because I didn't check this one, and it would kind of depend on like where they're detuned at and like if how the instrumentals are like kind of tuned. So yeah, tuning at like a certain hertz frequency is kind of based around like what the instrumental is. If it's like the tuning of the.
I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles
Or at least that's how it's always been explained to me. So yeah, this one's coming in at 440. Now that doesn't necessarily mean I have to stay at 440. So that means like if I wanted to, and like honestly, it might sound better sometimes to do it at 442. So like yeah, then like I feel what you're saying, like going here, have it a little bit more up.
Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me tonight, cause I got partners over here.
Now we're gonna do a little Ave. Now we're gonna make it shimmer just a little bit. Come on. I'm just gonna make a little shimmy.
Baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could have tonight. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the night. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull. Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could have.
I hit that bitch with a little TCE loop. I feel like that if I do it as short as that one is, it's gonna mess up. So it just was a pause might have just ruined the economy. Chill Pro Tools. Chill Pro Tools. Hey, it's cool. It's cool. You can run out of power. Just don't crash on me. You can run out of power. You can run out of power. Just don't crash on me. Do a little fade. Gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could ever be back. You should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Why did we do a separate take? Did we not like the way this?
Fucking CD, no nigga out, this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for
oh, that's right. He wanted to change it. He didn't like how he went down there.
Like a fucking CD. Pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could ever be.
Ant, what's good, player?
I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Look like a fucking CD. No nigga out, this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD in the 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell the DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flexed on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip.
I must have only deep breathed like half of it, right?
Flow with the plan. Me and my baby, tell the DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you all. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flexed on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. Getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flexed on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my birdie to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip. She wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my birdie to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me. Tell my birdie to slide
He
me
had
the
no
whip.
reason to go this dumb on his
Gone on
verse.
the hip, blunt in the lip. Tell my birdie to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me. I'm off the OD. Dip, I'm about to dip, gone on the hip, blunt in the lip, flow with the plan, drink in the hand, go to my neck, go to my teeth, got on game, playing for keeps, niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
Polish up that master chain a little bit.
Keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool, and you know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room, and you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through, got the 40 in my way.
1 dB might have been crazy.
But please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we
I might not have enough DSP for this.
Baby, slow up. But me and my dogs have
no, what was I looking for? Is it Capital? No, it's not Capital. Oh my god, what was the plug? I literally just had this plugin. What plugin was I looking for? It is Capital. I knew what I was talking about.
keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool, and you know when I'm
Got my own preset for this. I was like, I know what I'm talking about.
and you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowie on the way, on my life, that bitch in root, I'm off the OD. And the 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it comes
That's what I was
to me
afraid
and
of.
my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for
I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I rocks with it.
easy, cause I'm off the OD in the 40 in my way.
Dang, I still got some lag going. That's crazy.
But please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby,
Okay, let's see if that helps.
tell a DJ play it
Nope.
right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party, you get in the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my birdie to slide me the whip.
Damn,
She
this
wanna
was
dip,
really live.
I'm about to
Okay.
dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
Yeah, honestly, it might just. Dang, that's crazy. Pause real.
Bring it through, got the lowy on the way, on my life that shorty. Girl, you know you keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool. And you know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way.
It's honestly just probably like a. No, honestly, it could. Nah, still frozen like that's crazy. That's crazy. Still frozen like all right. Ended off on that. Dang, I didn't know I was lagging out so bad. It probably ain't like keep anything. We'll start it back up in a second.
Shorty, girl, you know you keep it right, keep it tight, keep it cool. And you know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way, on my life, that bitch in root, I'm off the OD. And a 40 in my ways, low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD in a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby,
That's funny. That's good comedy.
tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin', I'm freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD. Right, keep it tight, keep it cool. And you know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way, on my life, that bitch in root, I'm off the OD. And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ. You know when I'm beside, we the flies in the room. And you know I want it now, bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way, on my life, that bitch in root, I'm off the OD. And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night. Baby, slow up, put me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Ice up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD in a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell the DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up. Cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gun on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up. Cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna lead this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gun on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm up.
Hey, Steve-O Music, I appreciate that more than you know, gang. Like, on a 100,000 I appreciate that. Hold on, my desktop notifications muted that fire sound from coming through. But no, appreciate it, gang. Definitely working hard, and likewise to you, fam. Always let us see people do good. So whatever that looks like, whatever success looks like to you, I hope you find it very soon, and I hope it's good fortune, gang. But appreciate you dropping in. I appreciate the comment, bro. I don't know why I looked over the cameras on that. Ah! I got CPU. I promise I got CPU. I got CPU. I got the CPU.
Got the lowy on the way. On my life, that bitch in root. I'm off the OD. And a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell the DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one.
Chat. I'm like right there. I'm so close to being like where I want to be and like done with this track. Like we could call it a night type vibes, right? I just need like 2% more CPU. I just need like 2 more CPU. I just need 2 more.
We the flies.
Yo, Steve, I'm sorry. Did you say YouTube short live streams? I didn't know YouTube Shorts had live streams. When did that's a new rollout? Where have I been? I stopped streaming for like 2 weeks. Like the fuck, I stopped streaming for 2 weeks and we got YouTube Short live streams. I've been gone for 2 weeks. I got a little busy with work. Jesus, we got a whole new feature going out. That's crazy. All right, hell yeah, I gotta get on it. Nah, on 100. I appreciate you. I appreciate you letting me know. I got like, dang. I know I'm getting older, but nothing made me feel old until that moment. I was like, that's when I felt outdated. That's the first time I could say like I felt outdated so far, and I'm like, dang. All right, let me get some get right. No, that's fire. All right, no, that's huge for the eco. Let her. Definitely gonna have to get on it. Search vertical streams in search bar. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, I did. I knew they had shorts. I didn't know that they had short lives. That's hard. No, that's definitely tough. Appreciate you letting me know.
And you know I want it now. Bring it back, bring it through. Got the lowy on the way. On my life, that bitch in root. I'm and a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby, tell a DJ play it right. I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Iced up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD and a 40 in my ways.
Let's go.
Low-key, but please don't play.
Love the way this one turned out.
Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and my baby,
I don't think I got any like crazy deep references to do on here.
I'm just trying to catch
Oh, fuck me once.
Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flex on me back then, now she wanna sex me up. Cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna leave this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt on the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD. Trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the baby. Tell a DJ play it
I thought I keep saying I'm gonna end like in this one, and then I keep finding little things that I want to do on song.
Tonight, cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? Cause I got partners over here and they rolled up. And we got bottles in the back, you should pull one. And we gon' be here all night, baby, slow up. But me and my dogs had one in rotation when we showed up. But you might have a heart attack when you see me. Iced up this pendant on my neck, look like a fucking CD. No nigga out this bitch could ever be me. I'm here for a good time, but take it easy. Cause I'm off the OD and a 40 in my ways. Low key, but please don't play. Turn this bitch right on his face.
Oh my goodness.
When
There we
it
go.
come to me and my baby, tell
Did I
the
go a little
DJ
too crazy? I think I went a little too
play
crazy with the limiter.
I'm just
Oh my God, yeah.
catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight?
Why do I have two limiters on? Yo, why do I be doing that stuff? I be making life just like, I like to play life on difficult, on like the hardest difficulty. I realize sometimes I just like to like, you know what? When I'm not looking, I just be making life harder than what myself. And I think it's just because I like a challenge. It's them Souls-like games. Playing a lot of Elder Scrolls, a lot of Lies of P recently, a lot of Black Myth. That's what's really been making me feel like I need to step my grind up in life. Apparently, Mellow in the chat. What's good? Hold on, wait, where my desk? Where my? I gotta get my sounds back. I gotta get my sounds back. Hold on. I'm usually fucking Mellow in the chat. What's good with it? How we living? How we living on this Friday night? What's the word? Man, I'm chilling. I'm good. Finally back on stream, having a good one. Yeah. There we go. Nah, we good. We chilling. I just been chilling. Same old. Can't even call it. Trying to enjoy the rain without getting wet. You already know. Turn this bitch right on his face. When it come to me and gonna let that verse play through one time and then we're gonna slide on Damien joint.
I'm just trying to catch a vibe. Baby girl, are you gon' ride tonight? I be dipping and bobbing and keeping them low. Chillin' on freezing and keeping them cold. Don't get too crazy inside of this party. You getting the trippy, you hitting the flow. Henny on me with the X and the O. Nigga like you always vexing the hoes. Flexed on me back then, now she wanna sex me up. Cause I'm ready to blow. She wanna leave this party, fuck it. Tell my brody to slide me the whip. She wanna dip, I'm about to dip. Gone on the hip, blunt in the lip. Flow with the plan, drink in the hand. Go to my neck, go to my teeth. Got on game, playing for keeps. Niggas don't play with me, I'm off the OD.
Nah, Mello, I feel that March is flying by like crazy. You are not wrong. And February. February flew by ridiculously for me. Like I feel like I hardly remember February. Um, yeah, and I don't know why, but I feel you on being exhausted too. Like I feel like I wake up and I'm just tired. Like by the time like noon rolls around, I'm like, all right, I'm ready for bed. Time change been beating my eyes. But no, I hope you have a good weekend. And you know, what's the weather like up there for y'all? Because we got this random cold front that came through, and I think that's what's bringing me back down. Like we got a random natural like Virginia. We got like a random like 4 days of like 80 degrees for a little bit, and then it immediately dropped back down to like we got snow yesterday. Like that shit was crazy. I think that's what's throwing me off. Doing for Dame life. And if you in chat, I want you to talk as much shit to Damien as you possibly can because he was talking shit to my boy Will on stream. With the most love. Funniest comment gets 10 points to Gryffindor. What content are you working on? Are you working on anything for in particular? Is it for like a release? Oh. Nah, I'm saying that summertime madness that we just had roll around for no reason. That was all right. I broke out the shorts. I was like, oh, I got to rearrange my closet now. Got to get my summer clothes out. Got to get groovy out here. It was fun. No, it was a good little time. I enjoyed it. You know, it naturally had to come around with some snow for no. Um, TikTok was running smooth. You know, shout out. We was able to run that tonight. We was able to run a TikTok live tonight and not have the account like taken down or like not have it restricted out of nowhere. So that was fire. Really pleased with that. I kind of don't want to push it. Kind of don't want to do two in one night. Kind of don't want to mess myself up. But we gonna see. It was glitching on me earlier, but I was kind of also like running dev session. I was pushing it to the limits, pushing it to the limit. Still got a little glitch. I don't know why. Bow, bow. Nah, it's straighten this up. Run it. I might. I don't know. I'll keep it in a tuck. Keep it in a Duffy. Didn't get BB. See, I've been talking to artists about like kind of like post like content releases. I feel like you can always release content for a song. Like I don't feel like you have to like ever stop. Like if you have ideas for a song, like you could be like walking down the street and you'd be like, oh, like this would be really cool for this song that I did like X amount of months ago, and like I feel like it would still apply. So yeah, no, if you feel like you still want to give it like some content, give it some push and some engagement, you can always do that while still catering to like your new releases or at least have those new releases like being worked on or being in the pot type shit. Like, yeah, you know. Um, but yeah, no, definitely don't feel that. Like it's a great song. So I feel like no matter when you promote it or no matter when it's put into a person's face, like they'll give it that same like kind of feel. They'll give it that same love and acknowledgement. Yeah. And plus like life happens, you know, folks get busy. You know, all that, all that. So it's like people totally understand. Especially for an independent artist too.
As a younger, I never thought life could be this deceiving.
Oh, and we going real raw. We starting real raw with these.
Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take this beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up.
I feel it. I hear that. I understand. 100%. I definitely understand. And yeah. Like I feel like it's a part of being human. Like there's an expectation that's been set on us as artists that is like completely like sky and moon, like and other people aren't like other people have teams and shit like that. Like we out here on the dolo, know what I mean? But no, you're killing shit, you know. So yeah, that's my thing. That's one thing that's like kind of like since you bring that up, that has been coming back around in mind is like yeah, you can always show love to your works like even after the fact too.
As a youngin', I never thought life could be this deceiving. Lost homies to drugs and violence, I never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take this beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border, planning this rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks.
All right. We kind of run into that same thing that we ran into him other tracks where we got like a lot of that room. I have to slide on it.
As a youngin', I never thought life could be this deceiving. Lost homies to drugs and violence, I never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too late, best to hold your
Hey,
tongue.
nah,
You know
of course.
what
I
you
appreciate you
always
dropping
come
in.
to
Like hearing from you is so motivational. Like we both just be on the grind type shit. So hearing from you is like game recognized game. So I appreciate you always dropping in, Mello, for sure. And I'm excited. Like next time you send something through, like the way your music is, I'm excited for the next one that you send through for sure. But yeah, just getting back at it, just really trying to like get my feet wet with streaming again. Yeah, it took like 2 weeks off, 2.5 weeks off there. Didn't like just got busy as all get out, in-person sessions, remote mixes I needed to work on, live stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely understand like where you're coming from when you say like getting caught up with a lot going on. So nah, appreciate you as always. Appreciate you as always.
Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too late, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy.
We gonna put a little
spirit, don't you?
I might do a dynamic joint. I might do a non-dynamic.
On my side, I first
I love Ozone 11, the EQ. It just has not been hitting for me the way I know I could if I have 9. And I have 9. When I do that, I could do mid-side and I could do stereo. So it's like,
on my side, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules and
like if I have the tool, just because it's older, it's like, yeah, literally just what we was talking about. Just because it was older, don't mean I can't give it some good use, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Even down to the plugins, just because it's the older version, 2-year older version of the same plugin, I can give it some love. You know, it can still make it shake.
Over that border, planning this rules and
wow, it's crazy. You could find a connection in anything in life if you just really try hard enough.
Pops out over that border, planning this rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike, don't Kryptonite, sat on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too late, but don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can read it? Jesus pistols on my necklace. Lord forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rested, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy, clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply, keep it moving.
That's on the chorus. We'll do a chorus here in a second. I want to keep it around his verse. This is where I'm getting a lot of the vocal from anyway, so yeah.
As a youngin', I never thought life could be this deceiving. Lost homies to drugs and violence, I never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border, planning this rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too late, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border, planning this rules and no Never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure the rapper stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that boy.
Hell yeah, that's what we do. Game motivate game recognize
Eat a
game.
plug of kilos when I sat on a well sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime.
A little low inside.
Of Atlanta, inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike. And I'm dropping, I'ma give him some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light.
Of course. I ain't gonna say I go a little harder on the mellow mixes. You know that wouldn't be 100% true. But I give it a little elbow, you know. I give it a little shoulder. A little hand in the air, you know, with a smile, You know, might get a little salt and pepper in there, you know. No, like I was saying, like you're also one of those artists that like with the way that you approach music, you make it really easy. Like I say this about a good handful of the people that I work with too, and this is like some of the favorite sessions. Like you make making music easy, and that's just like as an engineer, like that's a really blessed thing to be able to work with. Is somebody who makes like making music.
Pops up over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime.
All right, now let's put a little compressor on there before I paint the room red with my.
Pops up over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light. Best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you your attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't think you can direct it. Jesus peace on my necklace. Lord forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless. Los caminos de la vida, took time to grieve it.
Little saison, you already know the vibes, you know? A little garlic powder on the joint, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder ain't hurt nobody. Give it a little touch of seasoning, a little extra love. I ain't gonna lie, that's part of the reason why some of my mixes have been like turned in so late to artists. Like I ain't gonna say so late. Like honestly, the turnaround time that I have is pretty good. Like a 5 days is usually what I quote people, but like I've been kind of stretching that like even closer to like 7 to 10 recently. Just so I can give things like more attention. Like I've been playing a lot of people's music in the cars a lot more, at the gym a lot more, and like I just like listening to it a lot. So like some of my mix turnaround times have been a lot lower or like extend. It's like I've just been spending more time like listening to it.
Took time to grieve it.
Making, you know, touching on my P's and Q's, and that's like across the board. Just because I feel like that's where I am with music, is I kind of want it to like. Oh no, I want to spend more time with my mixes if I can.
Couple tapes of foot making sure the rapper stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it.
You know, I'd be asking artists to do the same thing. So I'm like, you know what, let me live up to like what I'm asking these artists to do. I'm asking artists to like take their time with their music and shit like that. Like, and then like it's not that I don't take my time, but it's like what would it be like if I took longer? And I'm kind of like seeing some of the decisions I make, some of the fun, like creative, like little things here and there that I'm doing. I'm like, I do kind of like having a little bit more time. I'm seeing where that's getting me with it.
Took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure the rapper stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide,
oh, that yes, right there kind of saved my ass. Hold it.
Took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure the rapper.
He a little essy. He a little essy.
Couple tapes of foot making sure the rapper stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give them some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light. Best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you your attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you
I feel that. That's actually refreshing to hear from you soon, Mel. Cause I'd be feeling bad. I'd be like, yo, I know I should have turned this in like 4 days. But like honestly, like 5-day turnaround time for a mix isn't like too crazy either. But then like whatchamacallit, like yeah, I'd be feeling bad when I'm like kind of like behind on that, or like I do actually just want to take time, because like the artist might think I'm bullshit, but like in my mind, I'm like, bro, I promise I'm not bullshitting. I'm literally, when I wake up, all I think about is like knocking this mix out because I want to get it to you in the best condition that I can. Like, trust.
It will took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot. Then I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilo.
Yo, hold on, did Damien get better at singing? What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about. Coming out the woodwork at mid-20s, mid-30s, coming out just becoming a better singer out of nowhere. That's what I'm talking about.
Rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos. While I sat on a well of sofa.
That's what I'm talking about. Man said, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna buy a motorcycle and I'm gonna become oh god, I forgot the job. I'm gonna become a folklore singer.
I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give 'em some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can read it?
What did I text him off of this? Because like he had every time he sends me a Pro Tools project recently, it's been crashing on me, and so I voice messaged him. I was like, bro, do you like fucking hate me or something? Like, I wonder if you're like what are you doing to make this happen? Because it was like every Pro Tools session that he sends me, it kept crashing. So I was like, oh, maybe I should just pull from the audio files joint, and then so I started pulling from the audio files joint, and like they started being like 30, 40 track projects, and shit. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, do you like what did I do to piss you off? Because why are you sending me 40 tracks that could be like completely changed? Casey, I appreciate the likes on the live, gang. Appreciate the likes on the live.
Best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can read it?
Alright, I really didn't plan. I didn't think that went through. I did not think through how many sound effects were gonna be going at the same time. My bad. That was a lot of sound effects, a lot of auditory things happening right there. My fault. Let's lock back in.
Take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta.
I ain't gonna lie, I love these Oxide plugins so much. I immediately got to the point where like I just turn them on as soon as I start my mixing. Like I want to mix into them. They're so sounds so good.
Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well of sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give 'em some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light.
I haven't used the plate on Manny in quite some time.
Take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of. Take the beat and I bleed it. Take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well of sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give.
No, that's some real shit. No, the word to 10. That's some real words right there, gang. No, I 100% feel that. You definitely like you said, have to like trust in your work, trust in your process, and that like everything is kind of like due for a reason. And like I feel like, yeah, like you said, like just living with a little bit more grace towards self. I'm the same way. Like I definitely like in my mind I'll be a lot more harder on myself than I am like verbally, but like yeah, in my mind I just like do circles all the freaking time.
Beat it, not bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a well of sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give 'em some slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of here. Follow. No. Trust thyself. We was right.
beat it, not bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light.
Now all I want to do is I want to just get a little. I can like still faintly hear it. I just want to get out on this part of the chain before.
Beat it, not bleed it. Homicide, I first degree. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can to read it? Always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes
So
to
just a
light.
little bit more of that room.
My time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected.
I'm just a little high end top to brightness.
Jesus, peace with all my niggas, low for hold your tongue, cause you know the truth.
Jared, what's good, Keith?
And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can to read it? Jesus, peace with all my niggas, Lord forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't resting, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy, clock that 100 hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply, keep it moving just discreetly.
Now I want to ask him why he did 2 dub stack right here, and everything else was just 1 dub stack. That's the only thing that like wasn't able to get confirmation on.
I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on
Stereo.
I first degree it. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm drunk.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I feel like a lot more people are kind of going into like, or not like a lot more people are going into a singing phase, but kind of like just trying it out and like kind of experimenting with it. But no, that's tough. I'm excited to see that. It's gonna be hard. Whatchamacallit, if you need like advice on like kind of like singing and like getting used to singing while recording, so like hearing yourself on the playback and like getting it set up to where like you can hear the takes a lot like crisper or anything like that, like definitely like hit me up. I can like help you out because I know you use Pro Tools too, so we can definitely shop it out.
Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I.
Actually, that almost makes me afraid if he do that. I think he might have. He was telling me that he was like kind of they're different styles.
Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta.
I really don't want to go too crazy.
Be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa.
Take one out for now. Bring it back.
Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. Pops up over that border, planning this rules of no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be.
That's the one thing I don't like doing. Like when I'm mixing by myself, I'll like loop the same part over for like 10-15 minutes just to like kind of like get really damn. I duplicated that to the wrong side either way. So just to like get really like locked in on one part. I try not to do that as much when I'm streaming. So definitely like call me out if it's like, yo, like move the fuck on. Like I won't take that offensively. Hey, appreciate the follow, Young Re. Appreciate the follow on the TikTok, gang. Appreciate you.
Planning this rules for no Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos while I sat on a well of sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wild.
And that's why we listen to things at different audio levels, right? Because I was listening to it real quiet for a second. And I was like, all right, these vocals sounded balanced. And then I cut it up in my headphones and I was like, what?
I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wild, but when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, when my time ain't free, but I tell you attention, that's currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice, I give out a courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you king to rig it? Jesus, peace with all my niggas. Lord, forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be
I can live on how the mains are.
Don't think of it too deeply, keep it moving just discreetly.
And I want to give that hook more curve and kind of just make it more like Squidward on the bitch. Oh shit, no, I'm lagging again. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, chat. That was the one thing. How does everything go so good? How does everything so smooth and then I just start lagging? It might be CPU. I promise my shit. Promising shit ain't like that bad. Damn. Oh, that sorts itself out. Love that. The internet thing. Alright, I need to lock in. I didn't drink my usual pre-workout before hopping on. First one I really like how it sounds once I send it. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like all you gotta do, like once you just start just doing stuff like here and there, like at your own pace and shit like that, like you find your grooves, you find your pockets. So like that's all right. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying like the music making process and like recording and shit like that, Mello, because like you're really talented and like to hear that you're also enjoying what you're putting your time and your talent into, like that's also like always a benefit. All right, I might like yeah, we just gonna run it like let's add a little so it won't tax the seat. Crazy. Apparently it's already tripping out a little.
Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can.
And like I love Damien, I love him, but like I could talk shit about it. Like we go back and forth, like, but he got some dynamics. Like he'll go from like just being loud as shit to just immediately like whispering and stuff like that. So I'll go in, I gotta like hit like just a couple of them, just to tune up just a little bit.
Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Cloud 100-hour weekly, don't. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Cloud 100-hour weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Cloud 100-hour weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida.
And because I know he's probably going like, if not like hear this stream back or like see the clip or something like that. Like, Damien, speak the fuck. Nah, I'm playing with you, gang. Love you, boy. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos. Oh yeah, there's a whole second verse on this track too. Like we chopping at the bit. We definitely taking time. We definitely taking time chopping at the bit on this one. We from the top to the bottom. I've just realized that's another bad habit that I have. I ain't even played the that's one thing I love about streaming. I love when people hop in chat and like I get to have conversations and stuff with too. So I always appreciate you dropping it. Happy Friday the 13th, gang. Happy Friday the 13th. I forgot today was Friday the 13th. That kind of explains a little bit. It's been too good of a day. It's been too good of a day. 13 is my favorite number. But no, I appreciate you, Mello. Yeah, you always welcome to drop in chat. Now I'm almost certain he like duplicated right here, but I don't trust nobody but my mama. I'm cutting. That's one.
How to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly.
I like my fault. I just don't want to play his verse yet because like it's going to sound a lot better. I just literally haven't slapped anything on it. He don't got a SSL. He don't got an EQ. I think his auto tune still ain't even in key. Excuse me. Yeah, that's why I keep stopping it before his joint comes on. No dubs on the hook too. It's kind of a choice.
Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you? That border planning, this rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture, used to be the pluck of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite, slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light. Best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can do it? Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida ain't nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, and when you always come too light. Best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can do it? Jesus, peace with all my niggas. Lord, forgive me for the actions I commit, be reckless. Los caminos de la vida.
Alright, just because I don't want to keep looping that back through. I don't want to mispronounce. I wish Damien was here. I say that so seldomly, but like, now let me stop. I wish Damien was here. He'd be able to get answer that for me. I wouldn't feel as embarrassed if I said his name out loud and was wrong. What a Friday. It's been a chill ass day. I'm glad everything been running smooth. Like I said, that's what threw me off about today being Friday the 13th. I had no idea like a day like today would go so smooth such a day. Hopefully I'll just be cool. I have him on. Adlibs locks on. Quick shit. On some quick shit. We'll get on in here in a second. I just want to get on his verse more than anything.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pit of insane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass.
Alright, yeah, so now I realize what I'm gonna do. Because Damien always asks me about this too. Because like when he tries to record with bro, he's like, why do I have to have so many tracks? Like what's like the busing situation? Like what's going on? And like Damien was pretty much right. Like he's a lot lower. Like he just carries a lot more bassy sound. So you have to like EQ his vocals differently, compress his vocals a little bit differently. And like he might just be talking louder on the mic. So it's like just like different decisions that you have to make when going from like one artist to another. It's tough to do it like in session sometimes, especially if you have CPU limitations, but it's like yeah, like once I am able to like bring it back to the studio and work with it, whatchamacallit, it's a lot. I can like kind of sort things out. Like now I got him routed to his own bus. He can have his own EQ, reverb kind of setup and shit like that. But yeah, sometimes when you're doing it in session, you are kind of just like go, go, go. And I say that because, like I said, I know bro's gonna like tap in with me after this, like ask the questions and shit like that. So I'm just.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill if it's sane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my.
It's like I keep trying to play without the background vocals, and every layer I hear a different background vocal.
They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill if it's sane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and pyres. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big.
Come on now, Pink Eye. Don't be tweaking on me. I got too many plugins on. Actually, this. See if that helps to see. Sometimes it's been figuring itself out. Garrett was good again.
Blood in my veins, ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the
How much is such? Yeah, down here in Richmond, 55 to 65 an hour. Hit me in the DMs and I can get you set up.
My veins ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it.
You in Richmond yet?
My veins ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire.
That's what's throwing me. I don't like how much I'm lagging, bro. That shit is actually irritating. I thought we was beyond that. Like honestly, I'd rather the stream drop than just lag. Like lagging is such is a very 2016 problem to have. It figured itself out. See, that's why you just gotta have thoughts. Oh, in Fairfax, hell yeah. So yeah, you're like fairly like kind of close. Yeah, shoot me a DM. We can set something up. I'll let you know like what days I got free coming up, or like when you're looking for a session and whatever. And we can set something up. But yeah, I got studio sessions available, 55, 65 an hour, just depending on like location and shit like that. But yeah, tap in with me. We can definitely get you set up, bro. Were you looking like sooner? Were you looking to like do something like kind of like next couple weeks, or were you just thinking like a little bit further out, like kind of like towards summer?
I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and pyres. Los caminos de la vida.
Damn, now I'm like, I wish his verse was a little bit longer.
I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire.
He has so much sub-frequency in his voice. Holy shit. No wonder Damien was having such a problem with that shit. Yeah, bro, like that. If you're not used to doing it, like that's the hella sub. That probably would have made me have to like scramble and like do a whatchamacallit on it if I was doing this in person. How much effect do you already got on this track? And what's the main effect? So I'm not sure what you mean by like effect, but like in terms of like if I were to put a percentage on how close I am to like done with it, I would probably say I'm like 50%. Yeah, by the time I end tonight, I'll probably be at like 90%. No, you good. Feel free to like ask questions. Yeah. Let me know if I answer it. Like is the best what you're looking for. But I would say like that's about as close to as done as I am with it, since it is like 2 verses, 2 hooks and stuff like that. And then you said like what's the main effect? I don't really have a main effect. I say like it's a lot of like little things: auto tune, chorus, EQ, compression, a lot of things that like kind of like go through to put everything together, have a little bit of glue in it, you know? And then it's like different between the two artists. Like both artists, like I was saying a little bit earlier, both artists kind of like need their own attention. Oh, what I have on screen? Yeah. No, this is a EQ.
I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the
Just auto-tune.
fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire.
It is still very low. God damn. Change his up a little bit.
In vain, I made it out the same. All I got is my name.
Yeah, he's still pushing. Yeah, honestly, if we're talking just auto-tune, if that's what you mean, like I have very little auto-tune kind of going through. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even like really like kind of like tweak on that at all. What do I have? AC Pro? Yeah, I barely like kind of like touched on like his auto-tune setting 100%.
It out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire.
Settle down now. Settle down. Bring it back.
In vain, I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire, and then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida.
Like I only know auto-tune. I mean, like that's just it's just a funny way to say it. Like, no, I only know auto-tune. Like, no, I feel you. It's funny as shit. Can you explain EQing to me? Yeah, I got you. I'll run a quick little talk for you. What we got? So I'll just run a quick little EQ. So there's different types of EQs, right? So here you have what's called as a graphic EQ. I'm gonna just kind of like, I didn't go to school for this, so my terminology might be a little fucked. Hold on, gotta hit the pin. All right, B gang. Oh, what's the point? Who? Okay, because you just saved me like 9 chapters of shit to go through, Thousandaire. Appreciate you. You just saved me like 9 chapters. All right, cool. So I'll show you his joints without any EQ on real quick.
Long as blood in my veins, ain't none never in vain.
Nah, that's cap. Oh yeah, he has some. So like this would just be like his raw vocals more, right?
Just had it with knowledge. Long as blood in my veins, ain't nothing never in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire.
So like this EQ is to kind of like, I have different ones doing different things. Oh shit, my shit is still lagging. Oh well, I'll run it through. But yeah, so like this one is to like kind of, it's pretty much to kind of like shape the vocal to where it meshes in the beat. So yeah, this one's just kind of like cutting lows, adding a little bit of highs and stuff like that. And then I have a specific ones on his vocal, like this SSL right here, to kind of just like, same thing, kind of help it blend, kind of give it texture, kind of give it like a little bit of a sound, like sound quality. So I'm cutting lows, cutting highs, taking things out that I don't like and kind of like boosting that I do. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, like he's very like low end dominant. Yeah, he's very low end dominant. So with him, I'm kind of like really focusing on balancing that without making him sound like very telephonic, like very telephony and stuff like that. What's the difference between this and like a BandLab preset? I was gonna buy a preset B. So yeah, I say like I don't have any like bad feels against BandLab. Hey, appreciate the follow, gang. Appreciate the follow. Let's go. I got sound effects for days, boy. Don't sleep on my sound effects. I got hella out here. Hey, appreciate the. Hold on, I got another one. Just hold on. Where we at? Got sound effects for days, gang. My fault. It's a long one. Anyways, yeah, different. So yeah, I don't got no quarry with BandLab. I think BandLab is a great tool for people to use and get an idea for their sound. In terms of like, is it going to give you like the best quality? It's really going to come down to like your setup. And I feel like even FL, Logic, GarageBand, stuff like that, you can kind of get like a higher quality sound. Presets aren't natively built for everybody. Like it's not guaranteed that you're going to get a preset and be able to plug and play it onto your vocals and it's going to work that well, because it's not going to take into account like your recording level, your microphone. It's not going to take into account your interface, what it's all running through, stuff like that. So presets aren't like 100% guaranteed. That's why I don't like favor presets as much, but they are a good way to get like a quick identifiable sound. So like if it works for you, like if you're able to get one and it works for you and you like the sound that's coming in and you think you can work with that and like kind of like tweak it to what you like, then I think it would kind of be worth it, is kind of where I would get at that. So if you're at the point to where you think buying one just to kind of like help you get in the studio, get your reps in, get your sound together, then I think it's a good investment. But if you're using it as like an end all be all kind of sound, I would kind of like steer away. What's an interface? An interface is going to be like the things like a Focusrite, 2i2 UAD. It's going to be what you plug your microphone into, your headphones into, and it's going to be like what kind of like captures all of your sound to feed it into your DAW. When you start working with the interface, you'll realize that you have like an overall like better sound quality coming through as well. So the lines that are spiking higher have to be EQ'd. They don't have to be EQ'd, but that just shows you their range in terms of like where they're hitting on the chart. Um, that lets me know. So then, like listening to his vocal from there, that's where I'm like, okay, like using my ears, I can hear he's a little like if I was like, okay, using my ears, I can hear he's a little airy. Like if I'm working with a lot of like R&B singers, like I was doing on the stream before this one, like let's say Buddy's a little airy, I need to take some air out of the vocal. Then I'm gonna like probably go around the 10K, like somewhere in here, start dropping that down. Oh, a little high end, it's a little piercing, little like very harsh is on them high end sibilances. I'm gonna be up here. If he has a little bit of low end body that I need to take, which is why you can see why I did so much more like low end cutting here than I did like high end adjustment. I just did more like low end cutting on it. My fault. I didn't know this bitch was off center. Yeah, I was showing like this little high end when I was like over there. But yeah, like you see, I did like more low end cutting here. So you don't necessarily have to abide by the lines, but they are a good guide for you to have when making your EQ. They're a visual guide to using your ears. So like what you see visually to represent what you're hearing. So not necessarily you have to go by each one and turn each one down, but use it as a guide to like reference what you hear and what you want your audio to sound like. Hey, appreciate the follow, gang. Hold on, that one's just for you. That one's just for you, gang. That one's just for you, chat.
Prescribe me shit. Don't need a pit of insane.
Oh shit, I forgot where we were. What were we doing? We did stuff on vocals, right? Yeah, we did all this.
Prescribe me shit. Don't need a pit of insane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire.
All right. Note to fucking self. We're gonna have to get Damien a crash course on where to put the mic. You want to learn EQ and compression? Shit, I got you, gang. I got you. Tap in with me. Tap in. No, definitely drop a follow. Definitely hit me in the DMs. We can learn something up. We can line something up.
Prescribe me shit. Don't need a pit of insane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made
What are your questions? Like, what do you like? If you drop me a quick one, real quick, I might be able to put you at least on the right path. What are you like, kind of looking for in terms of like learning EQ and compression?
prescribe me shit. Don't need a pit of insane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing.
Yo.
If it come down to the wire, big stepping on coast to the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire, and then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected.
Don't need a pit of insane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long
What's the microphone that you use? So at my home studio, I have two. I have an AKG 214, and then I have a Neumann TLM 102. Yeah, so those are what I have, what I've used. I've also used an AKG 414. And then, yeah, if you want, hit my DMs. I got a Discord to where I literally made like a Google Doc that has like a whole bunch of like gear recommendations from like myself, other engineers I fucks with, and like people that I work with remotely that like I've been seeing how they enhance their sound. Yeah, personally, I use an AKG 214. That's a really good condenser mic for the price. I think you can get a really good sound with that. And the Neumann TLM 102 is also a really good one, like kind of like a step above that. You want a clear sound after using an EQ. I'm gonna also say it comes down to answer that. I'm gonna say it comes down to genre. A lot of people, what I would like to say, starting off like a basic understanding is you're gonna want to really like control your low ends and cutting like a lot of your low ends. So like here, like this would be a better example of what I'm doing on that. So like here, I'm kind of like cutting male vocals. I'm kind of doing more cut boosts around 60. And then honestly, a multi-band compressor, like a multi-band compressor, which also does like kind of similar effects to EQing. Like that is what's really controlling his low end. And then from there, I can make decisions on his high end as I want to go. But yeah, it's really going to come. The first thing with EQing, I say is like, look at that low end and have that like kind of filter. I'm not saying you want to like cut it all the way to where it's like you sound telephony. Like definitely don't cut up to like 200 and shit like that. But yeah, definitely feel it out. Neumann 102. Yeah, the Neumann 102. If you check my story real quick, can you see which plugins I have that will help me with EQ? Yeah, real quick. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. See if I got it. You drop me a follow on TikTok, right? Hey, what's next? You don't fuck with Pangea? So what's next? You don't fuck with Pangea? God damn, you got plugged. Holy shit. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot. Hold on. I can't even. That's a lot. I can tell what you got, though. I can tell you got Waves plugins for sure. So having Waves plugins, F6, like you've been seeing, like, oh, I actually haven't been pulling. Yeah, I got this one right here. Like, F6 is a really good Waves plugin to use for EQing. C4 is a good plugin to use for multi-band compression. Yeah, F6 is gonna be like your good, like kind of like basic one to go to, right? That's gonna be a good graphic EQ for the Wave suite. C4, that's what I use. That's what you see right here. C4 is gonna be a good multi-band compressor. Yeah, I make a lot of beats. I make a lot of my own beats for artists and stuff like that too. Yeah. All of it, and I don't. Hey, that's why you just gotta dabble in. Literally, just start like trying shit, like literally trying shit. And yeah, I appreciate you asking for the recommendation too, cause like yeah. It could be a lot. It could be really overwhelming. Yeah, C4 is a good EQ one. F6 is a good EQ. I'm pretty sure Waves has a lot of like SSL EQs. Yeah, that's a good one. Off the top of my head, that's what I've got. I would say like kind of look for SSL API. And then F6. F6 is going to be your good for basic understanding. Like if you want to start learning what frequencies are and like what frequency ranges sound like, F6 is going to be like a really good one, like to kind of basically understand it. And this will take you into like Pro Tools and like all them other ones that you see that are really popular. Did I ever start using Gmod and like them cracklings? I haven't started using it, but I know what you're talking about. Someone else hit me up about it. But no, I haven't started using it myself. That was fine. That was a crazy day in the chat. That was crazy. I felt like we was Breaking Bad out this bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, wait a minute. I started like looking out the door. I was like, supposed to get ready to kick my shit in real quick. Y'all was dropping shit. Y'all was dropping leaks in the chat. Hey yo, shout out everybody. I appreciate y'all all asking questions and everything too. Feel free, like a safe space. If you ever got a question, definitely drop it in. Yo, definitely drop we condone that around here. Definitely condone that around.
All I got is my name if it come down to the wire.
Hey, I can't as a conglomerate, I can't say I condone the crackage, but amongst yourselves, be that as it will, do what you gotta do, gang. What you gotta do. I can't say I'm with the crackage, but do what you gotta do. You feel me? I don't look down on it. I don't look down on it type shit. Do what you gotta do type shit.
All I got is my name if it come down to the wire. Big stepping on.
I know I still feel like he's.
I gave all my. All I got is my name.
Like right there, boom. All right, bow. That's what I was talking about. Like, yeah. Tap in with bro. Tap in with bro. Tap in with gang. They know what they talking about. See, like, boom, that's a good EQ point right there. Like, I was on the shit. Like, I was looking through, and I didn't even. Like, I literally heard his high end was just a little bit more than I like, so now I'm kind of looking at that.
All I got is my name if it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up. My pride.
And, like, personally, like, soloing it and kind of going through is, like, a good way to start learning. I kind of already know where certain frequencies are going to hit that I don't like, especially how they relate to the plugins that I'm using. But, like, yeah, it's never opposed to, like, hitting a solo and just swifting through. Exactly. He's very bassiest as compared to the other vocalists. So I'm doing a lot more here to control his low end. Yep. And that's kind of making him sound clear. Or at least that's the goal.
All I got is my name if it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire.
Yeah, I've been a full-time audio engineer for like 7 years now. So I've been like learning on again, off again. I'm always learning. Like it literally never stops. Like even to now, I'm still learning things. Like I just went through a crash course on like Melodon the other day, just for like shits and giggles because I felt like I didn't know enough about it. You feel me? So I'm always learning. No, I appreciate honesty. In this bitch. You funny. Have I done a famous person yet? I've done notable. I've done notable. I've been around type shit. I've worked with labels and stuff like that in my life. Yeah, a couple of things here and there. A couple of things I can definitely say are noteworthy type shit. But nothing crazy, nothing off the wall. Like I don't got no pictures of like me and baby in the studio or nothing like that. Now hold on, is the song ass? Let's play the first verse. Is the whole song ass? Let me like let's go with it like that.
As a young and I never thought life could beat it deceiving. Lost homies to drugs and violence, I never took time to grieve it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops up over that border planet. This rules of North Atlanta. Inspiration for
I'm nervous about the feedback.
kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, but when you always come too late, best to hold your tongue, but you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you, attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to advice, I give out a courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can direct it? Jesus, peace was on my necklace. Lord, forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless. Los caminos de la vida. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
Too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly.
I mean that shit genuinely. Like I like getting people's feedback, and like I said, like I'm not the artist, so it's like yeah. It lets me know what I could let the artist know how to improve on and shit. And Damien also doesn't take that shit to heart. Like Damien likes to hear shit like that too.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill for sane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big step.
Yeah, he said truck driver. He has his CDO.
Gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida.
My music is too loud. Damn, it don't sound that loud. As compared to what? As compared to my vocals? Ain't no way. Can't be. Yeah, it can be. Oh, my mic is too loud. My mic is too loud. My fault, gang. I got you. Nah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I had to change some settings since I recently got back.
To the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all
Nah, the whatchamacallit, the mic. Nah, for sure, Steve, for sure. Let me know if that's any better right there. Appreciate you letting me know. I do. I really do appreciate that. Like getting feedback like that too. Very light. Like honestly, what's G-Quan's on? Say he has to see it. No, he had like yeah. Very light, like 37. Yeah, it's like barely smacking for real. I'll show you what it sounds like if it were to smack. You want to hear full? You want to hear full?
To the wire, big stepping to the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire, and then baptized my priors and pyres.
Which is crazy because like that's not even too far off from what I'm probably gonna put him at. Damn, my stream on TikTok is lagging. But watch, like I'm gonna change it like a little bit different, so like his retune speed is gonna be less. I'll probably put him at like probably honestly like a 20. Let's try 20s across the board. Across the board.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill for sane. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire, and then baptized my priors and pyres.
He said he is very breathy. He is very breathy, which is also a part of mixing, right? Like that's on me. Like once I get into it, like it's gonna be like certain parts I go in.
Long ass blood in my veins, ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, on big step.
Like, what was I doing? I was doing that kind of like in the beginning. So like when I go through and deep breath, like I go through and just like bow and like I'll turn down like a certain part or something like that. But no, you're right. He does like Kwanzaa verses are a lot more breathy.
Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire.
No, that's definitely not disrespectful at all either, gang. Like, I appreciate hearing stuff like that. I think that makes the artist better. I think that makes the music. As long as the goal is to make the music better, there is no such thing as, like, I feel like disrespect. Hey, appreciate the hearts on this shit. Appreciate the hearts in this motherfucker. Appreciate the. Hold on, I got one for that.
Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all.
Hold on, what is that? My fault. I don't know why. It's been so hard for me to listen to music and like read chat at the same time. That shit is throwing me. That was better. Yeah, flow is okay. Sounds a bit like lame, like no energy. Not to hate on her. No, for sure. Yeah, 100%. As long as like good positive feedback like that. As long as it little delay would be nice. Now we could probably crank delay on his too. What is that? That's an 8th right there. Yeah, let's put a 4th on. Try not to tax the CPU usage too much. TikTok has been going crazy. Nah, I feel like he could have given some more, and maybe once I add these doubles and these backgrounds in here too to give it some more life, that like kind of like might help bring it out some more as well. Appreciate the likes on the live, gang. Appreciate the likes on the. Hold on, one time for the chat. One time for the chat, gang. One time for the TikTok. But yeah, once I start getting these background vocals in here, I think that might kind of help bring it to life a little bit. I think his is going to need a little bit more balance here. God damn, I didn't know it was that loud. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have a headache in the morning.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me.
I don't do a half.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't little bit of a saying. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. How to walk.
Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out.
I'm just not in love with those background vocals right now.
Come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't little bit of a saying. Just had to
Said who is that? I don't know his ad. I don't have his ad.
I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors.
God damn, the chat came through and said, yeah, no, fuck that. Look at me said next. I don't know what's more ruthless, TikTok chat or whatchamacallit, like the old Apollo videos where they used to just like yank people off stage. I don't know what's more ruthless because I've been seeing some crazy shit on TikTok.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't little bit of a saying. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire.
Y'all so funny, gang.
All my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich, can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Can find my way to the easy.
Yeah, little Missy Skate just said, yo, who the fuck is that?
Deeply keep it moving. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. How to walk when I ain't rich. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. took time to breathe it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike. Took time to breathe it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border planning. This rules. Homies, the drugs and violence, I never took time to breathe it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the homies, the drugs and violence, I never took time to breathe it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. As a youngin', I never thought life could be this deceiving. Lost homies to drugs and violence, I never took time to breathe it. Couple tapes of foot making sure these rappers stay underneath it. I take the beat and I bleed it. Homicide, I first degree it. Pops out over that border planning. This rules in North Atlanta. Inspiration for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on a willow sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike on Kryptonite. Slide on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'ma give a son slight. Don't you claim that you good wipe, but when you always come too light, best to hold your tongue, cause you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out. And if you're trying to talk, well, my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency, since you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you can direct it? Jesus, peace with all my niggas. Lord, forgive me for the actions I commit, being reckless.
Holy shit, I didn't know it was 11 o'clock. God damn.
Find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when
I need a little bit more. Like, because he doesn't have any doubles on that whatchamacallit. I might put a chorus on that hook. That might be too much.
Caminos de la vida, ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy.
Maybe a chorus might help.
Caminos de la vida, ain't nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy.
Not in love with it.
Caminos de la vida, ain't nothing like I expected. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours.
How am I doing fade out, fade ins? Highlight F. And then when I go in, I'll go and like make it a little bit more intricate, right? And then the shortcut, like if you do Command F, it brings up this window, and then you can like kind of control how you want to do your batch fades. And I kind of always have it set to a certain millisecond, stuff like that. I'll customize the settings for your outs, your ins, and your crosses. But yeah, just to have it like real cool, like since it's like kind of like the first run through of the session, I probably just hit like a Command U, right? So one thing I do a lot of is this. I would go here, Command U, strip, and Command F down, and it'll give me this if something don't fit. Pause. I just go through, delete that, and then if I'm zoomed in, I'm like, oh, I can make that a little bit better. I might like dabble with it there. Yeah, I really don't like that chorus. That chorus was a fucking terrible decision. Okay. Find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Yeah, gang. Them shortcuts be coming in handy. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. Can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Damn, I should glitching on TikTok like crazy. When I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hours weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. He did a different ending there, and I don't know if I like it. Rich, can't find my way. Moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida. Nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich. I wonder if he'd be mad if I just easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100-hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Haha, yeah, I like that better. But just to make sure I still got it on the back end in case he says something about it, you know. But what he don't know won't hurt him, chat. Oh.
easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly.
Oh, it detected inactivity because my shit's frozen. Because it keeps lagging. Alright, let me dial back real quick. I guess we're gonna go ahead and slide, at least like on the pink app, we're gonna slide. I did not know. I meant to get off stream like an hour and a half ago. Streaming for like 4 hours. It was like 4 hours. Nah, it's only been like a half, 3. Oh, what a night. Oh no, TikTok caught up. There we go. Probably just had to give it a chance to chill. That's straight. And we push on, chat.
Used to be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill for saying. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and priors.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't risking. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like.
Let me revert too. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Whoa, I'm tripping.
Used to be riddled with pain. Used to be riddled with pain.
Hopefully this don't be the straw that broke the camel's back and crash my shit. There we go.
They try to.
What's my Insta? Yeah. Same thing on Instagram. Swami the producer. Yeah, same thing on Instagram. Swami the producer. Yeah. Can I show you a record of me? Yeah, for sure. Send that through, bro. Send that through. Drop me a follow. Send it through.
Little bit of saying. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and priors.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't risking. Can find my way to the easy.
His verse is gonna be a pain.
100 hour weekly. Don't think
Like a good kind of pain, but like a pain.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't risking. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy.
I can live with where those are sitting for now. So we come back on it.
Don't let a pit for saying. Just had to acknowledge it. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire. Big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire. And then baptized my priors and priors.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't risking. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't risking. Can find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Clock that 100 hour weekly. Don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly.
Priors and priors. Los caminos de la vida. with honesty. Long ass blood in my veins, ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same, all I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big stepping on cold through the fire. I gave all my fears up to the sire, and then
I'm gonna say this or something.
just said it with honesty. Long ass blood in my veins, ain't nothing ever in vain.
Look at it, it's rules and overland. Inspirations for the culture. Used to be the plug of the kilos when I sat on the weather sofa. I'm a killer Mike, like Killer Mike, I'm gripping that. Flat on Superman Prime. Folks asking when I'm dropping, I'm gonna give you some slight. Don't you claim that you do wild, but when you always come too light, first to hold your tongue, you know the truth always comes to light. And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency. See, you don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you speak, don't you think you keep it real? Jesus, please with all my niggas, Lord forgive me for the actions I committed to your riggers. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the east. Thought all this would be too easy, thought that 100 hour wiggly, don't think of it too deeply, keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the east. Thought all this would be too easy, thought that 100 hour wiggly, don't think of it too deeply, keep it moving.
Probably trying to give TikTok a chance to catch up real quick. A little lag on the back end, a little bit of lag on the back end. Giving it a second to catch up real quick. Jesus, Joseph, it is still on the behind. What program is this? This is Pro Tools. Hey, yo, Cuddy, is it lagging for you on your side? Because it is lagging for me. But yeah, no, this is Pro Tools.
And if you're trying to talk, well my time ain't free, but I tell you attention is currency. Since you don't ever listen to it,
A little bit, hell yeah.
Life ain't what you expected, don't you think you keep?
Nah, TB expected. TB expected. No, we chopping it to break. Honestly, it's a lot better. I'm just glad they haven't been restricting my shit like they were doing beforehand. That was terrible. You want to talk about like some purgatory? That was fucking purgatory. Imagine like just literally going to stream. You stream for 4 minutes and then like, yeah, we don't like you, and then they took my shit down. Yeah, that shit was gruesome.
Your attention is currency. Don't ever listen to advice I give out of courtesy. Life ain't what you speak. For the actions I commit.
Ah, that's what I meant. Okay.
To the easy, thought all this would be too easy. Cloud that 100 hour wiggly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep it moving just discreetly. Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Cloud that 100 hour wiggly, don't think of it too deeply. Keep
Oh,
it moving
video
just
overcoat.
discreetly.
Yeah, I see what's going on. That checks. Ah, I could use a different encoder for my TikTok. That would make sense. Okay, I might do that. Them backgrounds still aren't what I want them to be, but they're getting there.
Be riddled with pain. They try to prescribe me shit. Don't need a pill for sane. Just had it with honesty. Long ass blood in my veins. Ain't nothing ever in vain. I made it out the same. All I got is my name. If it come down to the wire, big stepping on coast through the fire. I gave all my desire and then baptized my priors and pyres.
Los caminos de la vida, nothing like I expected. Hard to walk when I ain't rich, can't find my way to the easy. Thought all this would be too easy. Cloud that 100 hour wiggly, don't.
All right, I need to lock in. Whatchamacallit, the pink app is tweaking a little bit. I need more training. Hell yeah, no, definitely. Young Suave, definitely type in with me. I see we can chop it up on music and like how to get stuff straight all the time. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off chat. I appreciate everybody who tapped in tonight, gang. Everybody who dropped a follow, everybody who tapped, man. This one for you, chat. This one for you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all one-on-ones. It's been real. It's been really real. It's been really fun. I'm sure Shaba gotta go take a shit, so you know we're gonna go do that. Hey, appreciate the follow, gang. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, no, everybody who tapped in, yeah, we definitely gonna lock in. Now that I know like everything on a smooth radius, we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna figure out why lag has been happening, but you know, we figure out as we go. As a wise man once said, This was not too long ago that it was said. If somebody really want to figure out how to do something, they gonna find a way to do it. If somebody really want to do something, goddamn it, they gonna find a way to get it done. And that's the type of timing we on. All right, love y'all. Be safe. Hope everybody have a good weekend. Be safe out here. Yeah, and tell somebody else that you love them too. You know, spread the love and the positivity. I'll see y'all on the next one. I got sessions tomorrow out the ass, but I'm gonna try and find a way. I'm gonna either crank out. Well, I'm either knock out like a midday stream, or I might switch it and like just come back on like later shit. Like I might be on like 10:30, 11 tomorrow night or something like that. So try and do something in the middle of the day, do something later at the night. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Much love. Tell somebody else you love them. I'll get it with y'all on the next one. Yep.